Hey, welcome back, friends. Mark Peotter here. Recently, I had the opportunity to order, purchase, and now we're going to unpack and review a carbon fiber guitar. This guitar is made by a company called Journey Instruments. They are made in China. The model type is called the Overhead, and obviously that's referring to overhead luggage in an airplane. Specifically, the model number is called OF660M. It's a two-piece guitar. The neck and the body are separated, and then you put them together. And anyway, let's give it a try. The top is already cut open, and we pull out, and there it is. The guitar is inside this case, and yeah, it looks almost exactly like the size of an overhead compartment case for the airport. Journey Instruments, Overhead. Now, opening up the zippers here, it comes with a bunch of little goodies in there. This looks like a scratch guard for the top of the guitar. Owner's manual. Oh, we have a set of strings. The product comes with two saddles, so you can get a little bit lower or a little bit higher action. Okay, so having read the instructions, I'm going to go ahead and unzip and show you all what we got here. All right, so inside, it looks like this. Okay, the guitar body is on the bottom, and then the neck is deep inside here. I'm going to unzip that. And it looks like the strings are kind of underneath this Velcro. So now we pull out the neck from the case, like so. Yeah, okay, so it does come with strings. Okay, so now we got to put the neck onto the body. Now, on the instructions, it shows the guy putting the guitar between his knees like this. So I'll go ahead and try that. And then we lower this inside. Okay, get my hand out of the way. Press the pieces together until it clicks like that. Then we take the screw on the back of the body, and we're going to turn this clockwise, tighten her up. I don't know how tight to get it, but I'm just going to make it till it's pretty hard to turn. Okay, that feels pretty tight. Alrighty. And perfectly out of tune. When I purchased this particular model a few days ago, this is going for $1,300. It's already ready for electronics. There's a little plug there for your jack. Some medium guitar picks, so you hear a little brightness. It's kind of hard for me to play. The action is so high. This is pretty hard to do because the action's so high and there's, yeah, a lot of tension there. I don't think I have ever seen a guitar with strings that high. Certainly, I have never played a guitar with strings this high. You remember I already mentioned that the guitar comes with two bridge saddles. One is a little smaller than the other, or shall we say, not as tall. They say it's roughly a millimeter difference. So I couldn't stand how high this thing was. I already changed the bridge saddle out, and now let's go ahead and measure the height at the 12th fret like we did before. Let's see if there's really much of a change here. Now I would say it's probably 2.5/16. I think we saved maybe a 32nd of an inch by using the shorter bridge. Ever so slightly wider right here, just barely, but the main difference is that there's like a D shape in the back. So this is much thicker than the Martin. The Journey does have an interesting body shape on the back. Look at how it's kind of carved out there. But when I was playing it, I didn't even notice this at all. I do, however, like the little contour here on this top edge. See, at the side of the body where your arm drapes across. That's a nice touch. And then there's a big old pocket here for your hand to go down. There's no dots on the front of the fretboard, but there are dots on the sides. The guitar comes with locking tuners, which is great. However, these pegs that you turn are ever so slightly smaller than what I'm used to, and that can give me some fatigue when I'm turning them quite a bit. I love it when the guitar strings go straight into the peg like that, these first two strings, and then there's a little angle on this one, which I don't care for as much. Okay, this is just a quick demo of the electronics for the overhead OF660M. And there are no dials or controls at all in here. In fact, there's no battery that I can find, so I'm kind of curious to how this thing even works without a battery. All right, so here we go. Dreaded F. It takes a lot of work to get that chord right. Wow, I really have to, a lot of effort to do the pull off. Alright, so to wrap up the review, I've said a few negative things about this particular guitar, but the question that I had, and you might have, is why get a carbon fiber guitar in the first place? The answer is very simple. Humidity. This guitar doesn't care about altitude or humidity or temperature very much at all. Take it to the beach, take it on a mountain, take it on the airplane, as long as you're overhead compartment, and it'll be fine. You can, dry day, wet day, whatever. That's why carbon fiber. This particular carbon fiber guitar, I'm going to have to say pass.